Gemini, hi. This is going to be a general reading for the week of July 27th. Going to do a general reading, and we're going to follow it up with a final message from the universe from our Ascended Masters cards. Okay, Gemini, what is going on with you this week? Your overall reading, the King of Pentacles. Liking the good life. It's going to be about work. Claiming your personal power at work. That's what's going on with you. Let's see, your indicator cross cards are the King of Cups and the Four of Swords. Actually, you are the King of Cups. I mean, not of Cups, excuse me. A lot of you aren't happy with your job. A lot of you are being courted by other jobs. I want to caution you against lateral moves. The problems you have at one place may mirror at the new place unless you change your consciousness. Okay, that is surrounded by the Nine of Cups, the Three of Cups, and the Three of Wands. Yeah. All that's gold doesn't, there's fool's gold and then there's real gold. Make sure that if you leave an established place of work, you have an actual good job to go to. Your indicator card is the Lovers, but it's upside down. Yeah, you've been pretty unhappy with your job. That is surrounded by the Nine of Pentacles, the King of Swords, and the Ten of Wands. Don't you just love it when they let someone go or someone quits and then kind of distribute all that work against who's left, and then you're just overburdened with things and they're not planning on hiring anybody? Well, that's what you've got going on, Gemini. And some of you are having what I refer to as an immaturity reaction. Yeah, that happens a lot in businesses, and it should be addressed, but don't be too dramatic about it. Some of you, yeah, it's justified, and you're ready to get the hell out of there. But some of you just don't want to do the extra stuff, and I don't blame you, but it's not the end of the world. In the past, your job's been pretty good in the past. Eight of Pentacles, Page of Swords, and the Ace of Pentacles. Overall, you're pretty prosperous, but you're looking for emotional fulfillment in your job. And to an extent, it's important, but it's also just a job. There is a balance between work and home life. Don't let everything be about your job. Your Strength card is the Four of Cups. Yeah, a lot of you, instead of looking at the good things you got, you're focusing too much on the negativity. That's surrounded by the Judgment, the Ace of Swords, and the Moon. Yeah, there's some delusion about that. And so a lot of you are envisioning this whole new life with this new job. Let's see. Your immediate future is the Magician. And that is surrounded by the Knight of Wands, the Chariot, and the Fool. Yeah, don't make the wrong decisions. Maybe you're jealous of other people at your job. Maybe they're jealous of you. I don't know. You're not telling me. But there's a lot of disorder, and you've had it. Okay, so your environment is the Hangman. You're going to have to make some hard choices here. That is surrounded by the Temperance, Seven of Swords, and the Eight of Cups. Yeah. Be careful who you confide in at work. Not everybody's your friend, Gemini. Your attitude about the Two of Swords. You don't want to wait too long, but you know you need to do something. And that's surrounded by the Seven of Wands, the Three of Pentacles, and the Death card. Yeah, there's some stagnation in your life with this. Well, if you know how to change your life, change your life. Stop thinking about it and do something if you really feel like you need to. Your hopes and fears, the Two of Wands, yeah, there's unrest. You're afraid you're going to be indecisive for too long and miss some good opportunities. That is surrounded by the Queen of Pentacles, the High Priestess, the Ace of Wands. Yeah, for those of you who get off your butt and actually start looking for a job or working up your network or whatever, there'll be some new passions. There'll be some good opportunities for most of you. Some of you enjoy complaining about your job more than actually starting a new job. You should look at that. And your final outcome is a Strength card, but it's upside down. Callous. You feel like you're surrounded by abusive, power-hungry people. And that's surrounded by the World, the Four of Wands, and the Five of Cups. Most of you will get there. Others of you are more focused on the obstacles. There's an affirmation a teacher of mine taught me. The premise is that no matter what job you have, you're actually employed by the universe. We all are. We're always self-employed. All of us, no matter what. And that is the attitude you should have for your job. And that means you should do the absolute best at your job, outperform everyone else, and that's how your world changes. I am always self-employed. I am nobody's victim. I am nobody's fool. I am here to heal, to bless, and to prosper. This is how I grow. And this is my advice for you. And your final message from the universe with our Ascended Masters cards. Open your heart to love. And that's the love within yourself. Because until you expand your idea of contributing to the flow of the universe, not much is going to change. Hope this helps, and we'll see you next time.